What's up, everybody? How you all doing? Or maybe I should say, how's everybody doing on this Thursday evening, baby? Oh, yes. What's up, though? What's up, everybody? Let's go do some stuff, man. Let's go do stuff and thing and stuffs. Oh, you know what? I just, whoops. Actually, I don't need to do that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I did a level up. I'm gonna post the video later, but what's it called? The level up that I did was for thing. Hold on, what is this? This is what I wanted to look for though. Darkhawk. Is there an easy Darkhawk to find? Let me see if somebody posted it in my Alliance chat. Normally they do. BG. You ask it if you're early? Well, yes. I just started the stream less than a minute ago. I'd say you're definitely early. Darkhawk 1232? That's the dual target? Wow. Okay. It's a 3-star. Alright. Well. Eh. Anyway. Who's the first one here? David. First one in, followed by Aiden. Coconut Boy. Zip zip. We also got Cody. Miguel. Sup, everybody. Dad, grinding for Casper? Is that who do you think this guy is? Casper? I don't know who I think this guy is. He reminds me of somebody, but I can't quite place it. You know what it is? It looks like this guy came out of the movie Mars Attacks or something. Like he's a grown-up adult version. Or maybe he's in Dragon Ball Z or something, you know? I don't know what this guy is. But I'm not really grinding. I do want to get the 4-star. But I gotta be honest, after I was finished with the stream earlier today, yeah, I haven't stepped foot into the arena, and well, I don't really feel like it. I'm gonna have to do it. I either the 3-star or 4-star. I'm gonna get one or the other. Ooh, tier 4 basic is on too. Ooh. Yeah, so I get the tier 4 basic, and I get the 4-star or the 3-star. One or the other. We'll do the testing and all that. Bush. Not yet. It still says 1 year, 11 months, man. Still nothing. Hashtag Dreamin' Raid. Dreamin', thank you so much for the raid. Hey, extremely late, boo girl. What's up, Shark? I was late today. I was late today, I was late yesterday, I'm late every day. One of these days, I'll get over it and I'll start showing up on time. Or, I mean, well, I didn't even show up at all yesterday, so today's already an improvement, huh? He looks how feta cheese tastes. Have I had feta cheese before? I don't know. I'm not really into cheeses, unless it's like cheese on a pizza, you know what I mean? Get that sweet mozzarella. That is not how they say it, is it? Anyway. I need to dump some energy. Let's do that. Technically, you're just 24 hours and 12 minutes late for yesterday's stream. Technically, you're a butthead. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Where can I dump it? I guess we could dump it in uncollected. I don't know why I said that. But anyway. Ooh, there he is. There he is. The big old thing, man. Should we use him? Nah. Nah. I wanna bust out the Medusa. Anytime I could bust out the old Medusa Deuce, it's a good time. We'll go full on cosmic aside from that one dude. Don't forget to run Boss Rush. I should get in to get an extra 10k shards. So I actually did do another run in there. I wasn't going to. I had no plans on doing it. I said earlier today I wasn't going to do it. And that held true up until much later on in the evening. Not that long ago, actually. A couple hours ago. Where somebody posted like a response from Kabam. I don't remember exactly what the response was. But the response, it felt like it was given the go-ahead of just like, yeah, we're going to fix it, but we're also not too worried about it. You know, people are getting extra shards. We're not going to take them back. I don't know where that post was. It's somewhere. Somebody just linked it in the Alliance chat. That's how I saw it. But I mean, it's kind of what I was hoping they would do with it. You know, I was talking about it in the stream earlier today that I was hoping they would just be like, hey, we messed up and go ahead, get those extra shards, have at it type of thing. So I did go in there and did another run. Hey yo, sup BG Hobbit, what's up, man? Dude, I finally finished my last path in stupid 6.2.5. Not gonna lie, a lot of that chapter specifically is not that fun. Dude, that quest is so damn hard, man. That quest is super freaking hard. Whoa, wait. I spread that post around. It was a Photoshop. You're all going to be banned. Art of Chaos, no! Oh, man. Oh, man. But, Hobbit, yeah, man. That quest is freaking tough, dude. I still have to do 3 paths in that quest. Those are gates. Ugh, man. It was a great story, BG, but you left out the part we all want to know. Whose title did you pick the second time? I picked... I don't know. It was the one next to the one that I already had, so I can keep track of it. I'm gonna get them all. I think it was the podcast people, the pod people. I think I got theirs. Tweet you a fun thing I did earlier. Super Dirty Pickle. I saw the tweet, but I didn't get a chance to watch the video. With your Corvus. Ooh, I could see a spoiler thing. Mwahaha. A spoiler thing. Can you see a spoiler thing? What spoiler thing are you talking about? Wait, maybe don't say the spoiler thing. Maybe don't say what it is at all. Star, I saw your comment in the in Dream and Stream too, but I had to. I was editing the thing rank up. And I was running out of time, and I thought I can get it posted before the stream, and I could not. So it'll have to be posted afterwards. But you were talking about what's it called, the video game class, and you're actually gonna start working in Unity now. Put me in the class. I want to be in the group. Pick the Supreme Legacy title to remind me of that insanity-inducing SS fight. That's a tough fight, man. Shark sending over $1. Shark, thank you very much. Let me see where your last one is at. Oh wait, I think I found it right here. Stop. I didn't actually find it. Where is your last? Hang on. I got an OG Iron Man and King Groot from both runs. How do you feel about that? I still want King Groot, man. I'd be happy with the King Groot. Nah, maybe not so much the other one. But I know most people wouldn't be happy with either of them. Either of them, did I just say? I don't know. I still need some sleep. Oh, man. Shark, thank you very much for the $1, though, dude. BG, I've literally never gotten a tier 1 alpha out of the greater solar crystals, and finally did today. Figured I was lucky, so I popped some calves. Tweeters, please. Okay. And saw the spoiler, very bushy. Oh man, are you guys able to see it? I didn't want you to be able to see it early. I tried to wait in case there was some way. I didn't think there would be. Ruins the surprise. Alright, anyway. Abdo. Oh, Abdo. Ooh, 6-star ghost. Hello. Hello, my precious. Congrats, man. Congrats on that ghostage. Alright, anyway. Let's keep going through this. What node do we have here again? Oh, enhanced special one is okay, whatever. I'll take who cares about these nodes for 100. That terrible joke. Really bad. Dang, just opened my 12th 5-star, rolled over Starkey to get a 5-star champion. Any uses for him? Is he any good? He's got a certain synergy with a champion that is certainly good. Aside from that, I don't know. He's a decent defender. Some people have found some okay uses for him offensively, but I'm not really a fan of playing him. BG, did you put out a tweet? Holy crap, I did not. Roboto. I did not. Dude, oh man, yeah, I need these grinds, man. They take some time to recover. Alright, hold on. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Yesterday I forgot to stream, and today I forgot to tweet. We'll leave it at that. Because I am now live. Tweet. Okay. Thank you very much for the reminder. Oh, sorry. I see what you said now. I'm not even gonna click on it, but got it. Uh-oh. 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 Dun it. Dun it. Dun it. Dun it. Dun it. Lola. That was a fast approaching Lola. Wait, what? Shark. You sent over what? Did you send over $107, dude? What? So remember when I'd matched Spoder the other day during the grind? I'm a man of my word. Well, damn, dude. Shark. Holy crap, man. Dude, normally I have to delete a number when updating the big D. In this case, I'm just adding to it. That's how you know it's a serious D right there, man. Shark, damn, dude. Thank you very much. That is extremely, extremely generous of you. You really did not have to do that, but holy crap, man. Thank you so much, dude. You weren't kidding. you were not kidding at all. Man. Freaking $107. Got some extra bread? Well, dude. Thank you so much, man. That is crazy generous of you. Hold on. What am I doing again? Oh, yeah, that's right. The notes that don't matter. But man, Shark. Shark is certified gentleman and a scholar. Fitz, couldn't have said it better myself, dude. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, man. Hey BG, you see Psych the Movie 2 got delayed until 2020, going to be on NBC's streaming service. What? So I actually did see, was it you that tweeted? I saw somebody tweeted something about Psych. I didn't see that it was going to be... Come on, son. They're really going to put it on NBC's streaming service? I don't want to get NBC. There's nothing I want to watch on NBC. Why would they do that, man? They just had it for free, like on the TBS website last time or something, I think, right? Man, come on, son. That's lame. I don't mind, you know, when stuff gets delayed. I don't mind, you know. I understand. Trust me, I understand delays. So I don't really mind, but I don't put it there. It'll probably be a free trial or something, I guess. I don't know. Lags, what's up, dude? 108 was to match it, but you were grinding, so I waited. That is the most considerate, massive D that I've ever seen. Shark, you confused Lola. She was ready for walkies before bed, but I didn't do either because I had to put her down to tell you my knees are broken. Thank you. Wow. Oh, man. Alright, power gain. Oh, power gain 200%. Jeez. Let's use Venom. Let's Venomize it. This one says BG's free to watch Willpower. The Psych movie. I pay for things that I watch. Well, I mean, technically, you guys pay for them because Abdo was the originator of the Netflix fund, I guess, which I told him not to because I didn't want to get Netflix, but he kept sending over money saying get Netflix, and eventually we did get Netflix. Any tips on how to get arena champs to throw their specials? I have this habit of hitting over and over, and then I forget that they're just about to be a special 3 hit. How I bait in arena when you're building the infinite streak. It's like impossible. The best advice I have is to play champions where you can take an L3, or power control champions. Throw a Hawkeye in there, drain them, because yeah. Read my little story. What's your little story? Yeah, what's up, Gloria, man? Shark is now part of the $100 Best Friends Club. Beaver! You won't believe what happened to me at work. I was doing my patrol, and I came across a cat. We both looked at each other, and there was this silence. Then suddenly he spoke and said, "Tell Beaver happy birthday." Wow. I didn't know where that story was going, but I should have seen it. Should have seen it coming. Oh my God. Alright, hold on. Where's this story that I'm supposed to read, though? That's for a good little story. Your last one is Brian, you look high. Is that the story? I got Captain Marvel movie from that second run. I saw that, dude. Was done while the extra rewards were still likely to be taken away, so it took 5 minutes to take her to rank 5. I also saw that too, as if that would have stopped them if they did try, you know, if they did take the rewards away, that rank up would not have gotten in their way probably. But they ain't taking the rewards away, so congrats, man. You don't have a way to awaken her, right? Because you were waiting on Awakening Gem for Corvus, right? Or did I miss the part about her being awakened? Because I saw in the Alliance chat that you got her, but if there was an awakening, I didn't see that part. All right, what am I doing? All right, we spent enough energy. Whatever. Let's go do. Let's go do some arena. I never ran those 6 stars from earlier. Let's get those done. Put 5s in first. I'm waiting. Corvus ain't getting poop now. Okay, good. He don't need it, man. He don't need it. How do I get the boss rush? It's in the daily event quest tab. ABG. Trying to go for Aarkus. What combination of 4 stars lower than 550 can you use in the 4-star featured arena? Thanks. Omar, you can use 440 champions or higher, like if you have an entire team of 440s or anything higher. Same thing for the 5-star equivalent, which would be a rank 2 or higher. Or you can use 330s. If you use 1 550, you can bring in 2 330s with that 550. Oh god, I'm gonna lose this fight, aren't I? Uh-oh. Oh, never mind, I evaded it. I thought I got hit. Alright, happy he threw a special. I didn't think he was gonna do that. But anyway, yeah, you can use 1 550 and 2 330s. Or I've also been fine using 2 440s and 1 330. Anything less than that, and you'll get a death match. Like if you try 1 440 and 2 330s, it's very likely that you get death matched. And that's just the same thing for the 5-star equivalents, where a rank 1 5-star is basically a rank 3 4-star. Are there people arguing in the chat? I'm not really paying attention here, but are people giving lags crap? Is that what's going on? I hope not. 'Cause that kind of thing I don't take kindly to in these here parts. Yeah, I'm not even sure. It's too much to read. The conclusion I found is that under optimal conditions, Corvus took down Realm of Legends Hulk in 48 seconds. Damn, dude. That's pretty fast. I'm guessing that was with boost, like the what's it called? The cosmic boost, and just like firing some L2s back to back. Has to be. That's pretty nutty though, man. 48 seconds. It's all good, Brian? Alright, cool, lags. Hey BG, ranked my Captain Sparkles, 4-star to rank 3. Was that a good choice? Absolutely, yeah. Sparkles is a great champion. And she sparkles. What else do you need? Really, there's nothing else for me to really say. She's very sparkly and it's beautiful and captures my heart. I don't know where I'm going with this. Lois so afraid of road shadow that she stops walking in front of me mid-step, nearly tripping me over her. She's the worst guide dog ever. She's yeah. She's terrified of it 1 second, and then another second it's like nothing ever happened and everything's fine. I'd say I enjoyed the Sim Supreme fight more than the others. The two I didn't really enjoy were King, Groot, and Taskmaster just because they were layups. I'm sure people with less options disagree, though. Are you really going to say that while Cam and Star... I think they're both in here, right? Cam and Star still in here? Are you going to say that while they're both in here? My goodness, meta. I thought they were all pretty cool. I'm not even sure what my favorite fight was. I want to say it was the Invisible Woman fight, possibly, just because the way the node worked, it kind of threw me off. I wasn't expecting that interaction with Invisible Woman, so I thought it was pretty clever how it was done. It wasn't a tough fight because it had life transfer on it. But it was an interesting interaction that, yeah, basically that. I just thought it was interesting. So that was probably my favorite one. The rest of them, I mean, let's get real. They all suck. No, I'm just kidding. They were good. They were good. I don't know if I have a second favorite. They were all good in their own way. Lags is Sim Supreme definitely killed me the hardest because I was not expecting it. Especially that L3. I was like, yeah, I'm Luke Cage. Doesn't matter. Go ahead, hit me with the L3. Nope, it did matter. Yep. ABG rank 5 dupe to Omega or Awaken in rank 5 thing. I probably should rank both, but can't just yet. Rank 5 dupe to Omega or Awaken in rank 5 thing. Probably should rank both. Can't say. Yeah, I would. I mean, it really like they're pretty different champions, Omega and Thing. Their uses are totally different from one another. So it really depends on what your needs are. I would say Omega Red is the champion that you'd probably end up using for the average fight more so than Thing. If you're if you're running suicides, that is. Am I dead here? No, I'm fine, I guess. Or am I? I need to heal. Heal. I'm still dead. There's just nothing I can do, right? My God, 1%. Live. Oh my God, really? Here goes 6 star points. Anyway. Yeah, so Omega Red, if you run Suicides, that's the champion that you're going to use for the average fight. And, I mean, not just the average fight. Here, there's also special fights where Omega Red is like the best option for. He's extremely powerful. Thing is also extremely powerful, but in a slightly different way. He is, great utility in certain fights, but he's a little bit slow for like the average fight. Because of that, I want to say people would generally say that Omega Red is like stronger or something, but that's a great example of why I don't like to really rank champions and say like one's better than the other, because it's all situational, In some situations, Thing makes the it's like Thing is Neo in the Matrix or something like that. Like he could see the ones and zeros, and as he's getting punched in the face, he's just like, no, I could turn that damage into a 0 or something. I don't know. He's strong. He's very strong. If you already have Omega Awakened though, and if Omega is like a high Sig level, then you might as well go with Omega, is how I feel, kind of. Cam asked me when my 2-year anniversary sponsoring you is, because I'm at 1 year 11 months. Can't find it, but thanks for everything so far. Gloria, man, thank you for everything so far. I'm pretty sure you guys are... There's a few of you. So it doesn't tell me the day either. But I'm pretty sure there's a few of you that all subscribed like on the same day or within a day of one another or something. I'm gonna die to this Kingpin, aren't I? If he gets an L3 off. Oh, never mind. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend, King Groot. Or not King Groot, Kingpin. Whatever. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? Contemplating doing Master Mode for time after time for the Legendary Crystal. In your opinion, is it worth it? Legendary Crystal has a chance for 5-star, right? Worth. Yep. Yep. Brian, what title did you pick the second time around the boss rush? I just picked whatever title was closest to the star, the Omega Star. Is that what it was, right? I just picked whatever was closest to that. I think it was the Pod Peoples. I'm gonna get them all. I just clicked on one that was closest to keep track of it. I'm gonna get the ones on the left side first, and then I'm gonna get the ones on the right side in order. I can also guarantee you that I'm never gonna use any of these titles. I'm just collecting them for the sake of collecting. Wow, dude, don't be offended, man. You know we're like level 25 friends or something. that friendship, it means more than a silly title. Anyone know how to dodge special 2 for Aarkus? I don't even know what a special 2 looks like. I think I've seen it, but I don't even know. Sucks I have a little over a year, believe. Just don't have the money at the moment to keep doing it. What? Oh, the sponsors thing? Oh, dude, don't worry about it, man. No one should ever feel like they have to sponsor or anything like that. It is appreciated when people do and all that, but this is a fully free-to-play stream here. Free to stream. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's free. You don't gotta. You're more than welcome to hang out in here without giving me a single buck. And I appreciate what you have given in the past. Next time we have a bet on something, if I win, you're gonna use my title. What happens if I win? I don't know. I don't know if I like this. The last one I'll end up grabbing is DNA's because did it 6th time and grabbed one of the ones I already had on accident. Dang. Requiring use of a Megastar in BG3 or I'm pairing them with Pete in AQ lanes. Wow. Boss Rush should have had a 4-star cap. Would have been interesting. But then how would I have gotten through it? I barely got through with my 5 stars. I would have never got those sweet titles. BG is a liar. Wait, what? What am I a liar about, Shark? How dare you accuse me of lying? Fibbing! How dare you accuse me of being a fibber? Fibber not what Fibonacci? There we go. How dare you accuse me of being a Fibonacci number? Or something like that. I dare? How dare you? What do you want if you win? You gotta use my title. I don't have one, but you gotta ask Kabam to add one for me. BG! Do my Aegon after completing the boss rush, not saying which run it was, but as we all know, those titles are all us players want. Anyway, 100% LOL, here I come. Dude, congrats. Congrats on that sweet Aegon. There we go. Thank you for letting me parry you. Well, good luck with your future labyrinth runs. This woman is the worst fight IMO in the boss rush. You think so? She's my favorite. I was just saying she's my favorite. The rocket banana. Oof. That sounds awesome, actually. Alright, now we just need something to bet on? What? I have no title. There's no... Oh, man. B. Daniel sent it over to saying tweet. Alright, what do we got? Oh, it says it. Huh. It actually says it down to the day. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. It does not say it for me when I look at like the whole list of people. Oh, man. Thank you very much for the 2. Yeah, for me it just says actually for me, for some of you guys it says 24 months when I checked. So I was like, okay, this is it. This is the 2-year because some people were updated to 24 months. But apparently not yet. Apparently they round. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. It must have just not been the right time of the night yet. Uncle K sent it over too, saying, does Aegon need Sigs? Thanks again. I'm not an Aegon expert. Here's what I can tell you about Aegon. If in a regular quest, I would say probably yes, because you need to carry over as many Sig levels as possible from fight to fight. In Labyrinth of Legends, less dependent on a high Sig level, just because eventually you're going to cap out, and really all you need is like a 300 plus hit combo. Like, yeah, I know he gets even better once he's unblockable and stuff like that, and he's a monster and all that. Yeah, it's great. But once you have a 300 hit combo, your damage output is strong enough, and then you'll build the rest of the way there to being unblockable and everything. So I don't think it matters as much in Labyrinth. I don't know what like the optimal number is. I would maybe feed him some, but I don't know. What I would probably do is like do a test run at just Sig 20. And kind of feel it out. That's what I'd probably do, but thank you very much for the 2. Yeah, unfortunately I do not have the Aegon experience myself. What is that, a potato? Okay, so does anyone know what that is? I don't know if you guys are able to tell. It's small. I wasn't sure how it would look this small. Brian, your thing is staring at me? It is. Dragon, Senator 5. What's up, Dragon? Saying, heard you enjoyed the Boss Rush Domino fight. You're welcome, heart. Just be glad we didn't do Deacon's options. Sinister with crit me with your best shot. What is crit me with your best shot? Is that where like you can only deal damage with crits or something? It was good though. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed all the fights. We were just talking about it. I think the Invisible Woman fight was my favorite, but after that, I don't like. They were all they were all good. They were all fun. It was a nice varied challenge. Different nodes for all of them and everything. Dragon, thank you for the 5. Wait. I think it is dreaming. It is not dreaming. It is a face, but it is not dreaming. Oh wait, Star said it. Wait, it's Demi. It is. It's Demiok. So I'm gonna say some sappy poop. This is the longest commitment I've made to someone other than my wife. Guess it makes sense for it to be with you, my ex-husband. It does make sense. Kemp, thank you. Thank you for marrying me by Adwala and then divorcing me, but still paying alimony. Is that is that the right word even? I don't know words. That face is Demiok. But yes, crit me with your best shot is damage only from critical hits. Okay. Got it. That would have been bad. Actually, would it really have been that bad? Because you could just put a heal block. If he was like debuff immune and crit me with your best shot, then oh good lord, that'd have been a rough one. If you didn't have the right champ. Big Man sent it over 2. Thank you very much. Santa Wake my 5-star thing today. Does he need Sigs? Hold on. Why am I not doing actual fights though? I'm just sitting here doing nothing, wasting time. Sort of. I mean, the thing about Thing is that you can play him unawakened. The other thing about Thing is that his awaken ability is crazy. It doesn't come into play every single fight, but the fights that it does come into play, it comes into play. Like it's huge. So, while technically not needing SIGs, it is really nice to have him as high a SIG as possible. It is kind of the best way I can summarize things. So, yeah. You can certainly play, like, if you don't have a lot like 6 stones to feed into him, you can certainly play him just fine at Sig 20 and you're good. Even if you didn't awaken him, even unawakened, you could play him. I would say Legacy has the best video that I'm aware of, at least when it comes to using Thing as like a general breakdown. His Thing 101 video, so I'd recommend checking that out. But then there is other Thing content, you know, all around. More and more is emerging as more people pull a Thing and stuff like that, including myself. I'll be making some Thing content soon, once I get them sigged up. I just ranked mine up, but I didn't do any actual gameplay because I'm waiting to do that in Act 6. Because he'll be joining the itemless adventure. We made him bleed immune, not debuff immune, so no Archangel. Like I said, Deacon's pick was horrible and evil. There's a reason we picked Domino. I mean, it's were people mad at the Domino fight? There's plenty of ways to counter regen these days. And even if you don't have one of those ways to like reverse the regen or something like that, there's other ways to take Domino down. I hate Domino. I hate fighting Domino just in general because she's like, you know, killed me the most amount of times in Alliance War, more so than any champion probably. But I don't mind fighting her in a quest like this, as long as I don't gotta do it in Alliance War. I don't mind. People are very, very salty about the Domino fight. I'd say Lags is getting about 60% of the hate, and we're getting the other 40% of the hate. That sounds about right. This time I'm staying away from the forums. I'm staying away from Reddit. I don't want to see any of it. I saw enough of it last time. Not even about myself. I really didn't catch anything when I did my rocket fight. But just seeing other people get the hate is just as bad. I don't, you know, it's no fun. It's supposed to be a fun event, and people get all mad and stuff. But okay, anyway, so the face. I want to talk more about the face. So Demi is a sweet man with a sweet chicken. I almost used the chicken picture. Oh god, I'm dying. No. Did I lose the first fight or did I win the first fight? Man, this is not going well tonight. I almost used Demiok with a chicken, but I was like, there's no way that this is going to fit in the little YouTube icon. It's really tough to make something look good and like clear as to what it is in these little icons, man. You do not get a lot of pixels to play with. Believe it or not, I was going to go with a different picture. I was actually going to go with Cam's face, and I couldn't find a good picture. I tried looking through Twitter, because I know you sent him over Twitter before, but I don't know if you removed those pictures or if it just couldn't go back that far. I went to Grand's channel, but the image quality of the live stream was, well, maybe you guys couldn't tell because it kind of looks like a potato on here anyway, but it was potato. It's potato. Either way, it's not staying. I just was gonna. I wanted to use it as a way to say thanks, since you are officially the oldest channel member. It was just gonna be a temporary thing, but could have gone to Cade's video with them at Pizza 2. Was that the clear one? Damn. Maybe I could have done that. But then I figured, well, Demiok, I mean, Demiok is awesome too. And he was holding a chicken. And I did look at that picture first. And I'm not even sure who, like, the second oldest... I don't know if YouTube tells me anymore. Like, and so YouTube, they had a big update for, like, the... like, their creator studio is what they call it, which is basically just the place that you go to upload videos and see the stats on your videos and all that stuff. And... there's still a way to go to like the classic version, because I don't really like the new version. Maybe I just need more time to get used to it. But right now it's kind of hard to find things, and I don't even use much. I don't look at any of the stats. I don't even care about any of that stuff, man. I just it's just like not everything's there. Even like I try to live stream, they're like, "Oh, we don't have that feature in the new one. Just go to the old version or something like that." Okay, whatever. So I do. But then when I go to the old version and click on the channel membership page or whatever it's called, community member, whatever it is. Anyway. It says, oh, that's no longer in the classic version, and you have to go to the new studio version. And in that new studio version, it doesn't give me an option, that I could see at least, to sort by oldest the way I used to be able to. But there are, I did find a bunch of names that said 24 months. So there's a bunch of people that are all right around that same time. Channel members, so new to this, setting over 10. Thank you very much. Give me 1 second. I don't want to lose my streak here because I lost that last fight, right? Give me 1 second. I'll read this. Can you take 2 minutes and give honest opinion on my Kabam forum post, Gen Dis violating TOS before deleted like my last post. Gen Dis. Oh, and general discussion. I was like, what is Gen Dis? Okay, wait. General discussion. Violating TOS. That's the name of it? All right, give me 1 sec. Thank you very much for the 10, by the way. Hang on. General discussion. Wait, is that the name of it? Violating... Hold on. I might need some clarification. Hastily deleted my last post in 5 minutes. What's the name of it? Think it's fair and to the point. Yeah, just clarify the name of the post, because I'm only looking on the front page, but I don't see the post. Unless I'm just looking for the wrong name, which I might be. Oh, the name is Kabam violating TOS? Man, with a name like that, I could see why they would shut it down. I hate to say it, man, but anytime anyone's called out whether it's Kabam or like another person or anything like that, they shut that down very fast. So if it is shut down again, because I don't see it here, if it is shut down again, I would maybe try posting it under a different title. I don't know what exactly was in the post. He may be in viz mode where he can see his post, but users can't. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Hold on, let me type in TOS even. Oops, if you heard a Windows ding, that was my computer, not yours. Do not check. Yeah, I'm typing in with Control F, trying to find it. The words in the title. I got nothing. They might have done that, unfortunately, man. Let me type in Kabam. I got nothing here. If anyone else can see it, please let me know. Because it is, unfortunately, appears to be... It might be what these guys are saying where... it's basically called, like, shadow banning, right? I mean, someone's saying ghosting. I don't know if there's a difference between the two. I guess I'm not too well versed on it. But sometimes what people would do on forums is they'll basically ban without telling you, and like you just keep posting. Or maybe it's held for review. Maybe it's not a ban thing. Maybe it's holding it for review before it goes live. Wait, yeah, Kabam will flag you now if you're posting things they don't like. You'll see it, but the public won't. So it's a tactic so they can go to bed. Huh. Wait, now they've been doing it for a long time. I could name names, but yeah, they ghost certain people. Well, I'm sorry, man. I have no way of seeing the post. But you said it was stating their Act 11 terms? I'm not sure what that is. Act 11 under terms states any unfair, which is letting everyone keep rewards. Yeah, I don't really know. I think that stuff is largely like at their discretion. But I really don't know. I've never even read the terms of service, so I might not really be the best person to even weigh in on something like this, since I've never even read that stuff. The first thing about the TOS is that Kabam is not beholden to them and can enforce them at will. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is like ultimately they have like final say of what's fair and not fair and stuff like that. But I'm not a TOS expert. I'll be honest, man, I've never read any terms of service for anything that I've ever done or been a part of in my entire life. Which is bad, probably. But there's so many words. There's just so many words to read. I have a legal background, and that's why I made a detailed post. Okay. What exactly... Wait, hold on. Any unfair, which is saying rewards. So, what's the objective? Is it that you don't want everyone to keep the rewards? Is that what you're saying? Or was there... Am I misunderstanding? They can do what they want, but when people pay money, it's an end game legal battle. And yeah, possibly they might. I'm sure they've gone to. I'm sure they've had legal battles in the past. To be honest, I'm sure it doesn't get talked about, but they probably have had some. I imagine some people have tried to take things to that level. Code saying Reddit will eat it up. I'd say post there. Yeah, you can try posting there maybe if you want. But yeah, unfortunately, man, when it comes to that stuff, I do not have a legal background, and I have not read the terms of service or anything like that. And I'm not sure how much I could really say on something like that. I can give you like as a player perspective of like how I interpret the situation, where seems like people are getting double the rewards, which is a mistake on their part. It seems pretty clear that they didn't want that to happen. But they also seem to not be too bothered by it. And kind of like I said earlier today, I didn't really care what the verdict was from Kabam. Because at the end of the day, it's a very minor issue. If they didn't want the shards there and they took them away, I'd be fine. If they let everyone keep the shards too, I'd be fine with that too. There is no winner in this situation, though. Like, the only way to make everyone happy is to not ever make the mistake in the first place. But that's also not the real world. You know, the real world is people make mistakes, and there's only so many options to fix them. And sometimes you got to take the option that negatively impacts fewer people and keeps most people happy, and I'd say that's probably what they're doing here. But let me see what else you were saying. They can keep them, but they need to make it fair so others can do it more than once also. Yeah, that'd be nice to see. Hopefully they do that when they address this. As far as I know, they're still working on a fix for it, but ideally, this is what I was saying in the previous stream too. Ideally, if people have not done the challenge, if they didn't do the challenge yesterday, let's say they're busy or just couldn't log in or whatever, then the rewards would get bumped up to 20,000 shards for the first time clear. We'll see what Kabam does, but I would like to see him do that. But as far as terms of service and stuff, yeah, I just don't know, man. That's my perspective as a player, but legally, I don't think I've ever taken anything in a legal sense except for the time dude hit me with his car. But that was about it. That was the only time I was ever in a court. BG Super Chat, yeah, B Daniels, I was getting to it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, but I was trying to answer the other Super Chat. Give me 1 second. Alright, send over 2 saying second last at you. Alright, give me 1 second to find that. Wait, second last at you. Is it this one? So I may or may not have accidentally got an extra 10k 5-star shards and awakened Ebony Maw. I mean, we will we will never know. We will never know. Yes. Well, congrats on maybe awakening your Maw with 10k shards. Where's alright, Shark sent over $1 as well. Where is your last one? Oh, you said read B Daniels last. Guys, I was getting to it, man. B Daniels saying too, are you trying to get another $1 out of me? Dude, new to this, sent over $10. It'd be rude of me to just be like, hey, thanks for the $10. But I'm just gonna read B Daniels instead. I was trying to comment on what he was talking about. I was getting to it. But thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it. And Shark, that is 109 now, dude. God, B. Daniel sent out another 5 saying, fine, here, read this. Oh my god. Well, B. Daniels, thank you for another 5. Oh man. Appreciate that, dude. The legal side is the past where Kabam chooses discipline equality. Some exploits that remove rewards and others a temporary ban. Now they shrug off 10k 5-star shards. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't have a legal mindset where I think everything is like needs to be related to law and taken to the legal system and all that stuff. I think it's pretty clear that people have exploited things in the past, and they should be banned. If they weren't banned, I wouldn't want to play this game. And Kabam honestly needs to ban more people. As a player, that's my perspective. Again, I don't really think of things in a legal sense, but people should have been banned. It's pretty. I don't like when it comes to things being on like a super technical level or something like that of, you know, where I think you might be taking things. I don't think that's a healthy way to look at how things are here. I hope that doesn't sound insulting. I really hope it doesn't. I'm not trying to make it sound insulting at all. There's certainly times where I think things do need to be looked at from like that technical legal standpoint. But when it comes to something like this, to me, I just go with my instincts of, yeah, some people were clearly trying to cheat the system, and I think that they should be banned. In this case, I think it's different. It doesn't feel like it does feel like some people saw an opportunity to get 10k 5-star 10k 5-star shards and took advantage of that, but it's still like significantly different in my opinion than like finding some hidden thing and repeatedly running that thing over and over a bunch of times to like secretly just like get way ahead of everyone, whereas this was like, you know, the mode got accidentally switched over to a different area. Some people accidentally ran it not knowing, and then some people saw that and were like, well, hey, I'm gonna do that too, but it's not something they could repeatedly do. And I do still think that they should take back well, I think they should make it fair for everybody, is what I'll say. So I do agree with that part, but yeah. B. Daniels sent it over 10, saying, I'm now sending over this 10 just to distract you. What the heck, dude? But I want you to have a serious thought on this following question. 3-star Sparky cutoff? B. Daniels. The 3-star Sparky cutoff. What I'll tell you about the 3-star Sparky cutoff is I don't think that it's always good or healthy to think about a 3-star Sparky cutoff, because 3-star Sparky's not coming to the arena. So I don't want to crush your dreams, but I feel like I must. I'm going to stomp all over them, in fact, B. Daniels, and tell you that 3-star Sparky is just not in your future. Whether you put up 5 points or 5 million points. Is that a serious answer to it? Thank you very much for that. I mean, dude, sent over a lot of super chats just for that one super chat out. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Hey Brian, I don't think this was an exploit. I am one that run it again. Got max sig from Thorags. They can take it back. Yeah. Well, I almost said they should take it back, but I also changed that pretty quick to just make it fair for everybody, because as long as it's fair for everybody, then they don't need to take it back, and it'd be better for the overall happiness of the player base if they didn't take it back, but still found a way to make it fair. I think of these scenarios like this: if you're next in line and the cashier gives the guy in front of you incorrect change in his favor, you are not entitled to the same. Something like that. I see what you're saying. But I do want it at an incorrect cash amount. Can I also have bank error in your favor? Collect $200? Monopoly Man? Sup, Swaggy's poster. Wait. Shia LaBeouf is on the new Hot Ones. I know what I'm watching after the stream. I saw that too. It came up in my... man, that's another one of those channels where I'm not subscribed to it. But I've watched enough of the episodes that I guess whenever a new episode gets posted, YouTube always puts it in my feed. They're like, here, you probably meant to subscribe, but you didn't. We're going to show you this clip anyway. I'll probably watch it at some point too. I'm not going to watch it tonight, but I probably will watch that too. Bidano's sending over another buck. What in the world? Saying if they ban me, I get a break from the game. that's how you look at it. If you get banned, you get a break from the game. Well, you wouldn't be the first person to think that way. Thank you for another buck. Carl sent it over too, saying let's change subject. Read last. I agree. Let's change the subject. Where's your last? Hold on. Okay, BGA pulled Ghost today. Dude! Now my dilemma is who to rank up first, Thing, Ghost, or Corvus. Well, hot damn, man. Good luck with your decision. Carl, that's about all I can say on that, man. Good luck with your decision. Yeah. Good luck with your decision. I'm trying to say more, and I just can't. I think you know as well as I that those champions are all destroyers of the contest. Some of the strongest of the strongest. And as far as who to rank up first... Oh, man. It's a doozy. That's a doozy. I will say, out of all three of those champions, I think personally, I like Thing the most. I don't know what it is about him. Maybe the Fantastic Four synergies and how the animations change when you have them. It might just be something as simple as that. That makes me like him the most. But that's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean he's the best to rank up, you know. Personal preferences aside, if I had a Ghost, I would probably rank up Ghost first. Because let's face it, she is Ghost. She is the she is Ghost. And I would use her for a Legends run. If it wasn't for a Legends run, I don't even know if I'd rank her. Because I also kind of hate her. It's a love-hate relationship that I have with her. But dude, congrats. Congrats on your Ghost. She's all that I'm missing to feel real good about the rest of the Act 6 stuff. I'm really starting to like Namor. Roboto. Namor is sweet, dude. You know, I brought him to war this war for the first time in a few wars. For the first time in, like, I want to say 6 or more wars. I haven't really been getting a chance to use him so much. But, I really like using him too. He's super fun. BG, I'm so stoked. I opened 4 4-star crystals and got 2 Nick Fury new and Awakened, and 2 Cap Marvel movie new and Awakened Omega. Dude, that's awesome, man. Good stuff. Congrats. I got a 4-star Ronin from the Vision Crystal. Not bad. I kind of want to play with Ronin a bit more. Ronin seems like he's a pretty fun champion. And he doesn't seem like too hard to understand, but I also haven't played with him enough to know if there's things that I'm missing about him or exactly what the deal is and all that. But tweet. All right, so let's give me a sec here. What do we got on the Tweeterverse? New member, dude. Yeah, congrats, man. I saw that too. Yeah, we both did it today, man. Yours is a little bit stronger than mine. Yours is a little bit more rock hard than mine. Or what is it? Unbreakable spirit. Your spirit is a little bit more unbreakable than mine. His sig ability. I'm getting there. I actually gotta do stuffs. I get paid for it, so I'll be lurking. Don't worry. All right, B. Daniels. Sounds good, man. He's going to him next rank 5. Got him at Sig 92 at the moment. Nice. Does AA need a lot of Sig stones? No. No. So Archangel, there's a break point that people like to get to, where if you have 3 neurotoxins, you completely shut down their abilities. So I don't remember the Sig level, but as soon as it gets to 33.34%, that means once you have 3 neuros, you will shut down all of their abilities. But I would also say that Archangel at Sig level 1 is almost just as powerful. You shut down all healing with a neurotoxin with just 1, which is Sig level 1, just for having Archangel Awakened. And I believe it's a 25% chance to reduce ability accuracy, or ability accuracy reduction, whatever you want to call it, at Sig level 1. It's been a long time since I looked at it, so the numbers might be off, but I believe that's what it is, 25%. So if you have 4 neurotoxins instead of 3, you will guarantee shutdown abilities. It is difficult to get 4 neurotoxins. It's not easy. It's not easy to get 3, to be honest. But a lot of times you don't need a 100% guaranteed chance to shut down abilities. Just reducing the ability accuracy by, you know, 25, 50, 75%. That's already pretty damn good. So yeah, it's nice to hit that kind of break point, but not necessary. Any tips for first time arena grinder? Really want that Beardo. First time arena grinder, sure, I have a few tips I could throw out. The biggest thing I would say is you don't want to go crazy. And by go crazy, I mean like mentally. Like it's easy to just, you're looking at your phone so long, grinding so hard, you just start to lose it. That's a real thing. We need to come up with a name for it. What can we call that? Arena brain? No, that's lame. Something like that though. We need a sweet name for it. But you don't want to, you got to keep yourself distracted with something else. So some of the things I like to do, hang out in other people's streams, just lurk. Arena fatigue? That's a pretty good name for it. I think we can come up with something maybe like flashier. Grind sanity? Arena lust? Some of these are not bad, but bottom feeding arena fog. Wow. Alright, but anyway, let me get back to the tips here. So, okay. Some of the things I like to do to keep myself sane while going through the arena: hang out in other people's streams, just lurk, do the lurk and grind, you know. Have a movie on in the background, especially a movie that you don't necessarily need to have like full attention to. You know, it could be something you've seen before, or just a movie that's more like dialogue or something. I don't know. And you could, you know, just have most of your attention to that movie. Podcasts are good. Music, I swear, people. I think sometimes people forget that music is something that, like it's just like you could just listen to music. Like I don't know. I know so few people that actually just listen to music. And it's not like, oh, I only listen to music when I'm driving or, you know, traveling or something like that, walking. Like, I don't know, it's sometimes really nice just to not have anything else going on besides music. But of course, I mean, I guess you do have something else going on if you're playing the game. Anyway. MGD, Mad Grinding Disease. I kind of like that one. Mad Grinding Disease. Mad Grinders Disease, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, some of those things, audiobooks, anything audio related, basically. So that'll help keep your sanity. Aside from that, I can offer some tips, but I don't know how well you're going to be able to put them to practice right now. Like one of them is, you know, just having a newer device speeds up the loading time. You don't necessarily need to be on iOS, but iOS has slightly faster loading time. It used to be a huge difference between the two. Now it's just a kind of a minor difference, as long as it's a newer device. Having the suicide masteries unlocked, that drastically speeds up each fight. Again, it's kind of tough to tell you now though, because it costs a lot of units to get the suicides if you don't have them. I generally like to pick the easiest matchup, but that's kind of a personal preference. I like to pick the easiest matchup because there's less chance that I'll lose, and just finishing the fights faster gets me to the next one. And as long as you have enough champions to cycle between, I found that I got more points per minute by doing the easiest matchup. But if you don't have like an infinite amount of champions to cycle between, then technically you'd get more points for the hard matchup. But it's really not a big difference, so I just like to pick the easy ones. That's about all I got, I guess. For tips, off the top of my head at least. And of course, if you're not already aware of the infinite streak, then you want to make yourself aware of the infinite streak, is the final tip. I have a video about it. I think other people do as well, but yeah. Shark, sending over a buck. Arena Numb, or Arenum. Not bad. Your brain does kind of go numb. Actually, man, certain parts of your whole body could go numb, you know? People have said they get like the finger pain. Sometimes, like, if I'm sitting too long, like my legs will start to go numb, man. So, it's not bad. I don't know if we found like the perfect one yet, but we've come up with some good ones. We're on the right track here. Just going through some of the other ones. Grind-induced psychosis. Wow. Think we're done for like 2 months for a grind like this. Need a break? Yeah, man. I hear you. Brian Grant syndrome? Wow. I don't think it needs to be named after me. Alright, anyway. Let's keep the grind going. Speaking of. Crap. I think I was supposed to be in a different arena, I just realized. I only wanted to run my 6 stars. And now I'm running not just my 6 stars. Damn. Trifecta envy. I did the mango tango for that one. Dude, it's been weeks since I had a mango tango. And let me tell you, I'm craving some mango tango. I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some. Maybe not tonight, because, well, I'm pretty damn tired. I'm probably just gonna pass out after the stream. But tomorrow, yeah, I'll probably go to the store tomorrow and get some mango tango. MBG, would you be content with Luke Cage as your first 5-star? Because I just got him as my first. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, man. Luke Cage is a fantastic first 5-star. Does not need to be awakened. I still use my Luke Cage to this day, so he has very long-lasting usability. Let me get out of this damn arena. Yeah, great champion to get. Relatively tanky, so you know you could take a few hits while still dishing out some damage and all that. Good, decent utility. Great one to pull. BG, did you get Thing from Arena? I did, yeah. I was ranked 99 with about 55 million points. Hi, Beauty Beast. I don't know if anyone's called me Beauty Beast before, but hello. I got a rank 4 skill 2015 gem from Variant 2. Hawkeye's ready to rank 4. Electra for arena points, or should wait for buffs. Love you. Well, thank you very much. As for who I recommend, I'd probably I mean, okay, so my advice is to wait in case they buff up another champion. I don't, man, you know who I'd want to see buffed out of the skill champions? Black Panther. His bleed damage actually isn't that bad, which may be the reason why he didn't make it to that list. Because he's gotten some synergies too, and with the synergies, yeah, he's not great. No one ever really uses Black Panther. He's a forgotten champion in this game, right? But he might be above Kabam's threshold of like a champion that needs buffing or something like that. I don't know. Then again, I would have said Old Man Logan is better than Black Panther, and Old Man Logan got buffed. So, but yeah, I would like to see him get buffed. He's one of the OG skill champs. So yeah, my advice is to wait. What I would actually do, though, maybe doesn't always follow my advice, because sometimes I just throw a gem into a champion for arena points too, so I wouldn't fault you if you were like, yeah, I like Electra. She's gonna get ranked. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a huge deal either way, but if they do happen to buff a skill champion, which they haven't buffed any skill champions yet, right? So maybe they're due for pairing up a couple skills and buffing them. Could be. Well, no, well, they buffed Winter Soldier in the past. Actually, yeah, I mean, he was one of the first, actually, like, now that I think about it. Because they totally reworked him the same way. Kind of the same way they reworked some of these newer champions. It was still at a time where champions weren't as complicated, so maybe comparatively to today's reworks, maybe it doesn't seem as big, but during its like when it happened, it was a total rework for Winter Soldier. He didn't used to have like the different shots and stuff. Changed his L2 and all that. So what will happen if I do the boss challenge again? If I already had received the 10k shards, will they take the champion I get with the new shards? They said they're not going to take any of the shards back. It seems like they're kind of just saying, yeah, we messed up, and well, anyone who gets the shards, it seems like they're just okay with it. I don't know. I let me see if I could. I looked before and I couldn't find the exact post. Let me take a quick look again. Just wanted to give everyone an update. We are still investigating a way to resolve the issue and get the quest moved out of daily quests. We aren't considering removing rewards from any accounts at this time, and the quest will not reset again. So, my interpretation of that is it's fine to get the shards. They're not taking them back, and they're not, you know. It feels like they are just saying this one was on them, and that's pretty much it. They're gonna fix it. But it was a mistake, and not blaming anyone for taking advantage of it or whatever. My eyes are starting to cross. It might be close to bedtime. Oh yeah, dude, that's the telltale sign right there. Eyes start to cross. It is time to get some sleep. Well, if you do pass out right now, Shark, thank you, dude, for real, for sending over a crazy amount of money, dude. Thank you very much. I now got 6 maxed out 5 stars. Should I focus on my 6 stars now? You could benefit from some more maxed out 5 stars, I would say. It really depends, like which 5 stars and which 6 stars you have and all that, because you just want to rank whoever the best champion is. And in a lot of cases, I feel like it's still going to be the 5 stars, just because it's hard to get 6 stars high sig level and hard to get exactly the one you want. Like don't settle on your 6 stars is the best advice I can give. I think a lot of people, they just pulled somebody who was what people call worthy, even if it's not ideal, or someone that they would have been in like their first picks. Just because, you know, maybe you have a 6-star champ that is worthy, which I feel like people stretch out the title of worthy a lot farther than I would, maybe. And then invest those resources, and yeah, I don't necessarily think it's the best move, to be honest. But at the same time, you know, everyone has their own catalyst. They can do whatever they want. So, just advice. BG, you got any tips for getting tier 4 class catalyst and 4-star rank 5 Cap Marvel movie or Medusa, both awakened? As for tier 4 class catalyst, the best advice I can give is to get into an alliance that runs map 4 or higher of Alliance Quest. If you're already doing that, or if you can't, either way, there are other means to get tier 4 class catalyst. You have the monthly event quest that gives some. It's not really reliable to run the tier 4 class catalyst arena to get a fully formed one, but there are fragments in there at least. That is guaranteed. And if you're desperate for them, sometimes you do what you gotta do. Even though it's not the most efficient way to get them, it is a way to get them. The Glory Store. Hesitant to give this one as a tip, but I'm going to throw it out there just because I thought of it, and why not. So, if we go to the solo events. The solo events, if you're very consistent with the solo events, you'll end up getting a lot of these right here. These tier 3 class catalyst crystals, and I'm not saying it's the best way to get tier 4 class catalyst, but it's something. Selling tier 3 class catalyst it gets you some, and I would never recommend selling them like if you didn't have an abundance of them, but over time they can actually build up. Where's my supply of these things? I'm curious to see how many I have. Yeah, 534 of these things. So I could sell them if I was ever in a pinch. Yeah, really, it's not the best way, though. On a more serious note of how to get some of these things, tier 4 class catalyst that is, the unit offers are they're usually really reasonably priced when tier 4 class catalysts are included. Actually, let me rephrase that. Maybe reasonably priced is not the best way of saying it. If you were spending money on some of the like the unit offers, like where do we still have this one? Is it this? Nah, this is a bad example. There's barely any. There's only one class catalyst in here. Anyway, what I was trying to say is, I think Kabam knows that like the biggest spenders in this game, they don't necessarily need tier 4 class catalysts. So I don't think they try to like market those in like the most expensive, the priciest manner. So compared to some of the more expensive offers that Kabam comes out with, the tier 4 class catalyst ones, they're a little bit more reasonable. And sometimes, you know, just grinding the arena, saving up some units, you might find an offer for like 1,000 or 1,500 units that comes with like 3 tier 4 class catalysts and an assortment of other goods. Just to make the people who don't need class catalysts happy. So I almost see the class catalyst as like bonuses in some of those offers in terms of value, which is why I was saying it felt like it was a more reasonably priced thing. So that's an option. Crap, I lost track of your other question. Oh yeah, rank 4 or 4-star rank 5 Cat Marvel Movie and Medusa both awakened. They're both good. It's kind of personal preference. Yeah, that's a tough call, man. I think I like playing Medusa more, but that's just my own personal preference. I know a lot of people that prefer playing Sparkles more, and I think against robots, Medusa would be stronger, but I think against other opponents, then Sparkles is probably stronger. So, if you're comfortable and if you like Captain Marvel, I'd probably recommend her, but also just go with who you like. Neither champion is bad. But do you think they'll ever allow the sale of tier 4 class catalysts for tier 5 class catalyst fragments? If they do, it's not going to be for a very long time. A very, very long time, I would think. And if they do it early, then I wouldn't really like that, man. Hopefully they don't do it early, because certain things I think is not going to happen for a long time, and then hey, here's Cavalier crystals. So hopefully it's not a situation like that. Hopefully it's because I mean eventually they're going to have to do it, right? It's just kind of the natural progression of things. But yeah, hopefully not for a very long time. Anyway, what is the rest of this? I'm not sure they can because players endgame have so many tier 4 class catalysts. What do you think? Yeah, no, I totally agree. I totally agree. Some people have so many tier 4 class catalysts that because you only need one tier 5 class catalyst right now for the highest rank up in the game, it'd be too much. So maybe when it comes down to like rank 4 6 stars and you need multiple class catalysts or something, you know, then maybe they can allow some fragments to be gotten out of the tier 3 class. Which, I mean, we're not even at, I think we're still a good 4 or 5 months, maybe 6 months away from seeing some people get rank 3 6 stars. I might be wrong, it might be sooner than that. But my thinking is like we're not going to see it until Act 6 is complete. And if we don't even have the third chapter out yet, then the fourth chapter, I'm thinking we're not going to get it in 2019 here, right? I can't imagine that chapter being out in 2019. if you asked me at the beginning of 2019 when we got the first chapter of Act 6 at least, I would have said, yeah, I'm sure their goal is to get it all out this year, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe it's taking longer because of all the feedback they got on gates and stuff like that. Maybe they want to make sure they can reevaluate things, because I'm sure that was a big part of their plan, was to utilize those gates and stuff. Really hoping that 3 million is enough for Beardo. I need him so I could beat Domino and beat the boss rush. 3 million should be plenty. I could never guarantee and say for sure what's gonna be high enough, but if I had to put money on it, I would say 3 million is like if you get to 3 million, you're golden, is what I would think. I was thinking it would be December, like 5.4, but now it's too late in the year, I think. Yeah, yep. PG, congrats on duping thing. Thank you very much. What sig level did you get him up to? I think he's at 140 right now. I recorded it and all. I just didn't have enough time to upload it before the to get it all uploaded before the stream tonight. It'll be posted tomorrow morning-ish. It's technically uploaded to YouTube right now and scheduled for tomorrow at noon, but I didn't make a thumbnail yet. So basically after the stream tonight, I'm going to pass out, and then when I wake up, make a thumbnail and fill out all the other garbage that you got to fill out for, you know, the title and the tags and all that stuff, which is my least favorite part about making a video, is checking all the right boxes. Maybe not even checking boxes. That's probably the wrong way of saying that too, man. My brain is way too out of it. There's like one box that you have to check when you upload a video, but there is that other part of it of, yeah, the title, the description, the tags, that nonsense. How old are you, sir? I am 32. 32 years old. Ryan, video? That's new. Well, don't get your hopes up, or don't get too excited. It's just a rank up vid. The good videos, they are coming though. Can't say it enough. Maybe I shouldn't even be saying it because I hate promising things after the whole website thing, which I'm still working on that too. But the videos will be sooner than that, sooner rather than later. ABG, I'm doing Labyrinth right now. I have 3 paths left, 3, 5, and 7. Any recommendations on which path I should go down? I don't even know the paths by the numbers or anything, because I didn't follow any like set map with numbers and stuff. I looked at a map for reference, but then Cameron and I, we just worked out paths based on my champs. I'm gonna say lucky numbers 3. Did you think I was gonna say 7? I'm going with 3. But really, I would go with whatever the least intimidating path is to you. Like if you need to take down Guillotine and you don't have a good bleed immune option, then save that one for later, type of thing, you know. Let's see those war vids. Want to see that Sinister fight? I haven't recorded any this season, so that Sinister fight. It wasn't anything too interesting there. I backdashed at the wrong time. He came in and he crit me good, and that's pretty much it. 2 slip-ups like that. But yeah, I haven't recorded anything this season. I did record every single, well, all but one war last season, and I just ended up not uploading them because they were kind of boring. Which is why I just said, well, I'm just not even going to bother recording them for this season. Like, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be at my computer for a lot of the wars this season. Next week, I'm going to New Jersey, and I mean, I guess I'm taking my laptop, so I could record on my laptop, but I might not be like around and with my laptop for the wars. So yeah, I just said screw it. Nothing this season's getting recorded. The fights, they're too similar from war to war for the path that I take. It's I mean, you know the path that I'm on. I'm on the what's it called? In section 1, I'm on the Psychic Thorns, which if you have Namor or Omega Red, you just bypass it basically. There's nothing really much to talk about. It's the same fights every time. And then like section 2, sometimes it changes and sometimes there's something interesting going on there, but it's generally still not the most interesting path, so. About to open a 5-star. Any predictions on who I get? Roboto, I think that you are going to get... I think you are going to get... Thing. Namor isn't in the basic yet, is he? If not, when? He's the... Wait, is he the next one that gets added? I can never remember. Is it next? Is it Tuesday? Is that what it is? Is he next? BG, you could do it like Lags, record the wars, and then commentate on them. Well, that's what I do. But I just record them like I don't do live commentating on the fights. I commentate afterwards. But I don't record them on my phone. I record them at my computer. Like the same way that I'm streaming right now. The exact same setup, except instead of going live and instead of having the face cam here, the face cam's turned off and it's just recorded locally to my computer. Okay, got it, Brian. Prepare to take some bosses. Seems you lack the hard fights. Hey. I wasn't asking for boss fights, alright? You can keep all the boss fights. You think there will be a new labyrinth? If so, how would you want it to be like? I don't know. You know, I gotta be honest. When Labyrinth first came out, I liked it. I liked the idea of it. I liked that it was something to look forward to. I couldn't even step foot into Labyrinth for like a year after it came out. And just having that piece of content there, just crying out to me of like, hey, don't forget I'm here. You know, good luck pulling a champion that you can use to get through me and all. Like, it was, I don't know, it was just a good feeling having that piece of content, just knowing that one day I'm going to get in there. So I liked the idea of it, and I did enjoy going through it. But when I went back to it recently here, I kind of hated it. And I don't really enjoy Labyrinth. I much preferred I much prefer content like Variants and Act 6, specifically 6.2. 6.2 is just my favorite piece of content ever. Like by far. Like, no, in my opinion, I haven't played anything that I've enjoyed anywhere near as much as 6.2. The closest thing is Realm of Legends. I still love Realm of Legends. Love Realm of Legends. That's like my number 2. But 6.2 for me is like on a whole nother level, and it might be because I'm doing the itemless thing, and it's like the first serious thing that I've tried to do itemless. That might be part of it, but I just really like the design of it. I I know everyone hates the gates and stuff, but I'm enjoying like thinking about different champions and combination of champions to get through them. I do feel like the rewards suck, and that's like the biggest negative thing I could say about 6.2 is the rewards suck, and maybe some of the fights cross the line of like difficulty. But I don't think there's too many. It's just something about it, man. Like, really planning out and seeing that they put it like a way to heal on almost every single path. It feels like they put a lot of attention and care into 6.2. Is just kind of the vibe I get from it. But yeah. Anyway, what the hell were we even talking about? Oh yeah, Labyrinth. So, okay, Labyrinth Legends. Do I want to see a follow-up to Labyrinth of Legends? I like seeing any type of content. So, if they announced it, I'd be hyped for it. But let's say they hadn't even started planning a Labyrinth 2 yet, and Kabam came to me and they were like, "Hey man, we're gonna make this game just for you," which obviously they wouldn't do, right? But we're gonna make this game just for you. What do you want to see added? Do you want to see a follow-up to Labyrinth, or do you want to see some other type of content similar to that of like Act 6? I would say make the Act 6 content. If they did Labyrinth differently, maybe I'd feel different about it. Because I guess the part that I hate about Labyrinth these days is, one, it feels like you're using the same champion throughout the entire thing, and I find that to be so lame in this game. We're given, hundreds of champions to play with. Okay, maybe hundreds, maybe that's not the right way of saying it, because, yeah, we're not going to use our 2 and 3 stars, but there's like 140 however many champions in this game, and I don't want to just use one champion. I think it's dumb. So in other words, this happened totally, yeah. I think it's dumb only using one champion. I think it's lame. I think it makes the game boring, and I think if given a set of plain fights the same way that Labyrinth is, that is what people are going to do. People are going to use one champion, or I don't know, maybe people would bring in like a couple of champions. I mean, because technically in Labyrinth you're not just using one champion. There are some fights where you use a couple, but like some different ones. But for the most part, 90% of it is the same champion over and over and over again. I think it's dumb. If they came up with a way to get people to use more variety of champions, maybe I'd feel differently. But I also really hate the fact that there is the auto evade. I find that to be not fun to play with. Like in Labyrinth, so I wouldn't want to see that again. I don't know how I feel about the safeguard. Like the damage cap being at 50k. I think it's necessary just because there are champions that exist like Proximo that can hit for like 1,000,000 damage in a special 3, so it's probably just a necessary thing. So that would probably have to stay, but probably raise that cap or something. I don't know. Anyway, I think my favorite thing about Labyrinth is just the general vibe of it. Like when you let me pop into the quest and show you what I'm talking about after this round. But the general vibe, I think the background, the size of it, the fact that the camera's locked and you got to navigate this thing and you don't really know where to go, where you've been. There's no way to easily keep track of that except for using these maps that people in the community have made, and I really like that. I loved it actually, man. Anytime a game can kind of force the community to work together to conquer it, oh man, beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Like I don't know. Sometimes you could see it's kind of like forced, or it's like a fake working together type of thing. I like to think of it as where, I don't know, it's more of like a done by like a community manager for the game or something, like, hey, work together to solve these clues, or you know, something like that. And like I lame. I don't know. I don't really enjoy stuff like that. I don't hate it either, I guess, but I don't even know if I'm making sense. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about if you've seen stuff like that before, where it's kind of, it's like, I don't know, hey everybody, team up, right? Like, they're not saying that for Labyrinth. They're just giving us this crazy difficult quest, and they know, man. They knew that we were gonna you know, make maps and stuff like that. I say we as if I was any part of it. I was not any part of it, but just the general we community. Like, of course they know maps are going to get made. That's awesome. Go to sleep, you're rambling. I know, I'm rambling a lot. But okay, so there's something about this. Like the size of the bricks even inside of Labyrinth. It just feels like something more substantial. You hate the game Clue? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I hate the game Clue. Oh, man. But, okay, so look at the size of, like, the bricks in this place, and, like, how close, how zoomed in we are to, this question mark node back here, right? We're like we're in the middle of it. I get the feeling like I'm really inside of this labyrinth. And then we'll go look at something similar. This is Act 5, Chapter 4. And look how, like, zoomed out everything feels. It has that same labyrinth background. The map is locked. Let me, like, walk forward or something here. The character portraits, they're not, you know, we're not as close to them. It feels like I'm not really in. Like in the other one, it felt like I was inside of the labyrinth. Here, it looks like I'm just looking down at you know, a quest. It's just a quest. The bricks aren't like they are inside of Labyrinth. It just feels very plain. And I'm not even saying that they should have made this quest like Labyrinth. If they made every quest like Labyrinth, then no quest would feel special. So, you know, it's probably for the best that it's like this. But that, I would say that's my favorite part about Labyrinth, is just that feeling that you're in it, man. Sorry, this is kind of a long rambling for your question of, do you want to see another Labyrinth? All that said, yeah, sure, give me another Labyrinth. I just like content in general. If they give us another Labyrinth, I'd be happy, but I think I would rather see content maybe that's closer to, I guess the maze, closer to that, but maybe even more specialized fights. Something like a cross between the maze and 6.2 for a special challenge. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I like the ramble, do you? Okay. That's good. What's up, Kieran? Yeah, they put the boss rush in the daily. It was an accident on their part. They didn't really want it there. I don't know exactly what happened, but they said they're working on correcting it. So if you look at it tomorrow, it might not be there. Or maybe they'll just leave it alone. I don't know. BG, do you think the Flaming Trinity is better than the Blade Starkey Ghost Rider Trinity? Flaming Trinity as in Domino Massacre, Rolk. I don't think there's one better. It's not. I don't. Yeah, they're both great. It just depends on the situation that you find yourself in. There is no one better than the other, though. Do you like the idea of having content where you can get trophy champs like Ultron? Yes. I love the trophy champs. I'm sure multiple people have said this. But one night somebody in here said that, or asked, like, what about the idea of having trophy champions in the back issues? I love that idea, man. I really wish that they put the trophy champs in the back issues. Like, I wouldn't want them to take away the rewards now, you know, because it is nice having all the different rank up gems and stuff like that. But let's go back in time to when they first came out with the back issues. If instead of having as many rank up gems in there, if they instead like took some of those rank up materials out and put a trophy champ in their place, I don't know if I'd like it more, but I'd be just as happy, you know? Like, I don't even need as many rank up materials. Like that just getting that trophy champion is a huge draw for me to do some content. Is what I'm saying, I guess. But now that they gave us all the rank up materials, they can't go back now. Now we need rank up materials. Or you know, I mean, I guess going forward, if they said, okay, for Variant 4, you know, we can't keep giving out so many of these 2015 and 2016 rank up gems. Eventually, you guys are going to run out of champions to rank up. If they instead replace those with a trophy champ or something, I think that'd be fair. I think that'd be fine. Did you get free 10K? They said they wouldn't take it back. I did Falstaff, yeah. Initially, I wasn't going to do it because it felt like it was like a pretty clear bug. But the wording of their post made it seem like it was just an error they made, and they're going to they're just going to let people get the rewards again. It didn't seem like it was an issue. So, yeah, I ended up grabbing the second set. Want a 2-star Thanos? I want so many 2 stars. Give me all the 2 stars. The Ramble gives insight to how it felt to play the game back when it started. Does it? I actually didn't play this game when it started. I started about a year after the release. Did you farm the Darkhawk solo event? No, I didn't. I haven't done this daily much at all. I really don't enjoy the time paradox champion use. I'm not a fan of it, man. The rewards are good. The rewards are fine. Wait a minute. Oh no, okay, yeah. Yeah, the rewards are great. You get a lot of gold. You even get these golden age crystals to add more gold. 25 units, all the fragments and stuff like that. But I just hate doing it, and I feel like I have to spend energy refills because I already used all my excess dual tokens and stuff, and I just end up not doing it. Had 7 new champs today. 2-star Dorm, Red Skull, and Sentinel. 2-star Sentinel. Ooh. I like this event way more than the Sinister Labs, to be honest. That didn't feel like it was worth the time for the difficulty. This does. Yeah. I guess everyone has different opinions on things, because I enjoyed the Sinister Labs. It was maybe a bit too much at times for the Sinister Labs, but I enjoyed going through those. This thing, I'd say this is one, in my opinion, this is one of the, I'd rank this as like one of my least favorite events of all time, even. If I can detach it from like the rewards, because obviously there's been events that just had garbage rewards, and nobody wants to do an event that has garbage rewards. So, you know, it's a little different. But just in terms of like how you go about completing this event, it's one of my least favorite. I'm sure there was worse things, and it's just a bonus thing, so it's not a big deal, you know. It's really not a big deal. But hopefully whatever they add next month or something is more interesting. I think my favorite side solo event thing was the Vanquishing Blows, to be honest. Vanquishing Blows, I think, was fun. Some of them, the Vanquishing Blows, I remember some of them being like super difficult to complete. Like kill them with incinerate damage or something. But okay, so the Vanquishing Blows, what made them good is you got points like no matter what. You got a few, you know, you got some points, which is how I feel this event should have been. You get some points just for playing the game, just for fighting. A little bit of an extra incentive to play on, and you know, just somebody naturally playing throughout the day. They're not going to get all the milestones unless you play a lot, but maybe they get 1 or 2 milestones, and then they might not be too far from the next one, and then they could say, okay, how do I get these points fast? And then just do a little bit of this on the side to get the rest of the points. Instead, yeah, it's like you have to just do this one thing over and over and over. And while the rewards are good for it, I would almost say maybe they're arguably not that good. Like, what if you just spent that time in the arena? These like strictly from a units and gold standpoint, it probably is better to do this event. But if you factor in like, well, you can also get champions. You get like you can go after champions. I'm trying to think about all the rest of the milestone rewards that you can get too. I don't know. Like if you can swing both, then you know, of course, do both. But for people who don't, or are a little bit more limited on time, like I rather, you know, if I had to give someone advice, like get Beardo, get the 4-star Beardo if you could only do one, if you can't do this event and arena. Anyway, I'm gonna head out, guys. It's getting late. I'm rambling beyond control at this point. It is time to get some sleep. Shark, did you make it? I think you said you were going to power through. Did you power through? Are you still with us? Are you still conscious? I don't know if he is. But, Shark, if you can hear this, I'm going to send some telepathic vibes your way, my friend. Thank you so much for your incredible D. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone else as well. There's a bunch of super chats. So yeah, thank you everybody. And I will see you all tomorrow. Normal time. Good night, everybody.